right? Like yesterday, we were looking at some vocabulary regarding taking risks and how risky our lifestyles are, and so and so. And well, today we're going to continue talking about not necessarily risky situations, um, but today we're going to talk more about some abilities. Remember that we already expressed some abilities before, but today we're going to see some more expressions, not new expressions. So these expressions you already know. These are verbs and expressions that you already know. Is just the fact of putting them together. All right, and we're going to use them to express abilities. Right. So, first of all, what or how is the most basic way that you can express an ability that you have? How can you express an ability?
I
With
can do
what?
this.
Okay, so ya tenemos. Okay, with can.
Mm.
That's one. And if you had the ability in the past, but not anymore, hmm? Porque can es para lo que podemos hacer, right? It's an ability that we have. We can. I can play the guitar, I can play whatever. If you had the ability in the past, but not anymore.
Could.
Muy bien. Entonces tenemos could. Igual pudiera ser, ¿verdad? Si no tenemos la habilidad, pues tan fácil como can't. And maybe in the past we didn't have the ability, but now we do. So sería couldn't. So that's like the basic words, like modal verbs to express an ability. Well, today we're going to review. Ni siquiera vamos a ver nuevas. We're going to review something else. Espérame. All right. So let's do this. All right. So abilities. Look here. Aquí bien. It's page 119 of your student book. It says expressing ability. Now, like I said, like the topic is about like business and taking risks and so. But like I said, it's not necessarily talking about businesses. Right now, what we're going to do is express abilities. So we know that we can do it with can or could, can't or couldn't. But today we're going to see a little bit more. But first,
Teacher,
before oh,
and if you say, I used to play music or something that you used to.
I used to. Yeah, it could be, but it's more used to. It's more for like a routine. Like well, I used to do it,
Okay.
but I don't do
Mhm.
it anymore. But if you want to be specific with an ability, then we can say can or can't. If we can do it or we can't, or in the past something that we could do. Like for
Uh-huh.
example, when I was a kid, I could run very fast, but now I can't.
Okay. Very
Right?
good.
Yeah. All right. So like I said, on page 119, we're going to see some expressions to express ability. And here, but first, like what do you know, or if you know, I don't know, what is an entrepreneur? What is this word? Do you know it? Entrepreneur.
Como emprendedores.
Muy bien, that's what it is. Es un emprendedor. Okay, so we're going to like the text here talks about entrepreneurs and risks if they are, because remember yesterday we were talking about risks, and like if you want to start a new business, well, you have to take a risk, you have to take a chance, or if you want to play it safe, and so on. Entonces here, somebody is making a comment. Somebody is writing to a like a magazine or something, And I'm going to read the first part. And this is, what does it take to succeed in setting up and developing a business? So what does it take? ¿Qué se necesita? What does it take to succeed in setting up and developing a business? Of course, you are good at running your business on a day-to-day level. And no doubt that you're able to deal with clients. But are you capable of evaluating the level of risk? Are entrepreneurs risk takers, or do they actually avoid risk? I'm interested in your comment. So this person, whoever is writing, wants to know if entrepreneurs, they know how to, like if they're capable of evaluating the risk, or if they try to avoid it. Okay? And we have two people answering. We have Steve Field and Amy Drinkwater. Entonces, who wants to read Steve Field first? A ver qué dice, si los emprendedores enfrentan realmente los riesgos o los evitan. If they face them or avoid them. Okay, so who wants to read Steve Field? Andrea, thank you. Hello.
I can hear Andrea.
Me
¿Qué
neither.
parte, teacher? Sorry.
Esta de aquí de Steve Field, this paragraph.
Okay. Steve Field. Entrepreneurs manage to grow businesses because they ignore the risk of failure. They have a strong belief in themselves and can stick to their vision despite obstacles. When I started out, I could see clearly where I wanted to get to, and that was a big advantage, whatever the risk.
All right, thank you. So basically, Steve Field, he take risks. Like he knows that it's going to be a risk of failure. He's going to know that it's going to be some trouble, but whatever the risk, despite the obstacles, he wants to do it. He has a vision and he knows what he wants. Okay, that's what Steve Field is telling us. Let's see about Amy Drinkwater. So who can read Amy Drinkwater? Just one.
Okay, I can read.
All right.
It is easy to think entrepreneurs are high risk takers, but actually the opposite is true. Anyone who ignores risk is incapable of making the risk long-term decisions without a proper risk assessment. You are unable to tell what kind of return you are likely to get on your investment. Best entrepreneurs collect all the information they can to reduce the risk as much as possible.
All right. So now Amy Drinkwater, he's like, well, yes, we have to take risks. However, like we have to be careful and we have to like try to reduce the risk as much as possible. We have to make some kind of a risk assessment, like an evaluation before actually making a decision. So we have two different opinions. However, lo que tenemos aquí, fíjense, lo que vamos a ver aquí are expressions for ability. And I'm going to start over here. Acá, fíjense. Tenemos succeed in. Luego tenemos good at. Luego incapable of. Aquí tenemos tres. ¿Sí? Y se me hace que me falta otro. Aquí, capable of. Ahí está. Okay, tenemos esas tres. So what is succeed in? What does it mean?
Which?
This one. To succeed in. What does it mean succeed in? Ok, tener éxito en algo. Sí, ok, tener éxito. Good at, ya lo habíamos visto. To be good at. Ok, ser bueno en algo, muy bien. Be capable of. Ser capaces de algo, exactamente. Ser capaz de algo. And incapable of.
Incapaz.
Muy bien. Pero si se fijan, ¿qué similitud? What do each of these expressions have in common? A ver quién lo ve. A ver quién lo ve. Okay, bueno, si tienen preposiciones. We have prepositions. And then what happens if we want to use a verb after a preposition?
Gerundio.
Muy bien. Entonces, si se fijan, es succeed in setting up a business. Good running. Capable of evaluating. Incapable of making. Entonces, aquí tenemos 4. We have 4 examples of expressions to show ability with prepositions. Como siempre les digo, siempre que tengamos preposición, tiene que ir con gerundio, ing. Tenemos succeed in, be good at, capable of, and incapable of. ¿Sí? Pero también tenemos, we also have other expressions like simplemente be able, no capable, nada más be able. Okay. Tenemos por acá, debe estar unable, aquí, be unable. Y ¿dónde está la otra? Acá. Y manage. Entonces, fíjense, es lo mismo. Capable y be able is the same. They are synonyms. ¿Sí? Somos capaces de hacer algo. Pero si se fijan, con be able, usamos ¿qué? What is this? Tenemos be able to deal. Entonces, ¿cómo es este verbo?
¿Su base? ¿O no?
No, acuérdense, tenemos
No.
to infinitive. Muy bien.
Infinitivo.
Infinitive. Acá tenemos este be unable es exactamente lo mismo a incapable, que no somos capaces. Pero es lo mismo. Are o be unable to tell. Entonces, estos dos son sinónimos de aquí. Capable of es capaz de. Able es capaz de. Pero capable of va con gerundio. Able va con infinitive. Able to. Igual va a pasar con manage.
Igual, why, teacher?
Sí, manage es también ser capaces de hacer algo. Así como que fue algo difícil, pero lo pudimos lograr, ¿ok? De alguna manera lo logramos. So we manage to grow up. Entonces va con infinitivo. Tenemos be able, be unable, and manage. Y luego aparte, pues tenemos los que ya sabemos usar. Que está acá can. ¿Dónde está acá el otro? Acá está otro can. Pudiera ser aquí tal could. Y o si fuera negativo, pues sería couldn't or can't. Y bueno, esos ya saben. Bueno, este no aplica porque aquí está mal.
And
Pero-
why able and manage don't have a ing term?
Porque el verbo simplemente es manage. Es solito, manage. Y esta de acá es completa toda la expresión. Capable of. Va con su preposición. Es good at, punto. Succeed in. ¿Sí? Van juntitas.
Okay.
Esto simplemente es manage. Este es able, aunque va acompañado del be, siempre. Be able en pasado, was able. Pero es solo able. Y acá es unable. Entonces va seguido por infinitivo.
O sea que esto hay que machetearlo. Porque,
Sí, pues sí, pero están fáciles.
Porque no
Y
tiene
can y
mucha
could,
lógica.
y can y could, pues simplemente con base form, como siempre. Can go, can see, could go, could play. Entonces, estos pues no hay problema, estos ya no los sabíamos decir. ¿Sí? Entonces, bueno, acá los tenemos. En la misma página, we have los mismos que ya les puse acá arriba. Tenemos be able, be capable of, be good at, incapable of, unable, succeed in, manage, could, couldn't, can, it can. What you have to do is just put them in the right order. Entonces, be able va a ir en donde? Con infinitive, con base form, or with gerund. Be able.
Infinitive.
Ok, entonces va aquí. Be able. Ok, entonces vayan poniendo los demás y ahorita los checamos. Sorry. Okay, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm going to just forget to get some water. All right, I'm back. Do we have it?
Sí.
All right. So what else do we have with infinitive? Ya teníamos be able. What else?
Be unbearable. Inviable.
Not
Unable.
managed to.
Okay. No. Sí. Unable y manage. O negativo, pues puede ser not. Okay. Y puede también ser negativo. Pero si es manage. Entonces acuérdense, siempre va a ser able to, que es ser capaz de algo. Be unable to, que es incapaz de hacer algo. Y manage to es que también nos dimos, a lo mejor fue difícil, pero lo logramos. Logramos hacer algo. ¿Sí? Lo conseguimos. O no lo conseguimos si es negativo. Manage to, always with infinity. Now, what do we use with base form?
Can and could.
Okay, sí, can or can, be, could or couldn't. And what do we use with gerunds?
Be capable of.
Be capable of,
Be good at.
okay. Be good at,
Be incapable of.
be incapable. Oh,
Be succeed in.
and muy bien. Be succeed in. Okay. Now, you tell me first some example. Tell me something that you are able to, pero usen la expresión, no nada más me digan, eat, cook, no. I'm able to, así, I'm able to, y lo que sea. Tell me something that you are able to do.
I am able to drawing. Draw.
To draw, muy bien. Acuérdate, es
draw.
infinitivo. I'm able
Yes.
to draw. Okay,
To draw.
I'm able to draw. Muy bien. Well, ¿alguien más? ¿Qué más? Something that you are able. Acuérdense que este able es lo mismo que el can. Pueden hacerlo. Son capaces de hacerlo. Es una habilidad. I'm able to sleep all day. Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, that might be a difficult ability to have. Sleep all day. Okay. I'm able to bake. Okay, that's it. Very good. Anybody else? Something that you are able to do?
I am able to survive in this situation.
You are, yeah, I'm able to arrive late. No, but but that's not an ability. Ay, en todo caso, Berta, sería I'm unable to arrive early. Eso sí serías incapaz de llegar tarde. You're unable to arrive late, early. That might be. Okay. For example, look, en este caso, manage, acuérdense, manage es algo para que lo logramos. Es un poco difícil, pero lo logramos. Example, I managed, in past, I managed to change the fuel pump in my car. You know? Like, I managed to change the fuel pump, la bomba de la gasolina. It was a little bit difficult for me because I'm not a mechanic. I didn't know how to do it. I look on YouTube on how to do it, and I managed to do it. All right. So it was a little bit hard for me, but I managed to. So tell me something that it was difficult for you to do it, but you managed to. Como sea, pero se las arreglaron y lo lograron. Give me an example. So, for example, yesterday Belen told me that she was going to stalk me and find where I live. So I'm telling you right now that she won't be able to manage to find where I live. So she won't be able to find where I live, or she won't manage to find where I live. That's an example. Okay. ¿No? ¿Nadie? ¿Un ejemplo con manage? ¿Algo que lograron hacer? I managed to finish my final project. Okay, I managed to finish my homework of the week. Very good. Okay, entonces, bueno, can y can't y could, pues no creo que haya problema. I managed to cook in my house. Very good. Entonces, can y can't y could, pues no creo que haya problema. Y estos de acá, acuérdense que son prácticamente lo mismo, son sinónimos, son muy parecidos. Pero estos, because we have a preposition, they have to be in gerund. So tell me something that you are capable of doing. Like I'm capable of cooking lasagna, for example. I'm capable of it. I'm able to do it. I can do it. Tengo tres formas de decirlo. I'm able to cook lasagna. I can cook lasagna. I'm capable of cooking lasagna. And it's the same meaning. Sorry. Ahora sí, díganme something that you are capable or incapable of doing. For example, lo mismo. I'm unable to play the piano. I can't play the piano. I'm incapable of playing the piano. But it has the same meaning. Ejemplos. ¿Alguien? On capable of or incapable of. No, era poner el mismo de sleeping and finish my homework. I'm capable of learning English. That's it. That's a very good one. No se puede decir English con mayúscula, English. Pero sí está bien. I am capable of learning English. Okay. I'm capable of annoying my sister. All right. Okay. So we got it. Acuérdense, es nada más aprendernos básicamente es aprendernos estas de acá. ¿Sí? La de can y can't, bye, olvídense, estas ya se las deben de saber. Pero es nada más, es able, unable. Acuérdense que pues es nada más able, unable. Ser capaz, no ser capaz, va con infinitive. Manage, va con infinitive. Y acá es capable of, completa, apréndanse la completa, no nada más apréndanse el capable, es capable of, incapable of. Es mucho más fácil si nos lo aprendemos así. Able to, unable to. Tal cual, de una vez pónganle ahí el to para que se lo vayan aprendiendo. Si se lo aprenden completa la frase esta, es más fácil. Manage to, unable to, be able to. Y pues ya nada más le pones el verbo. Capable of, gerundio. Incapable of, gerundio. Good at, gerundio. Succeeding, and gerund. Ok, entonces, bueno, vamos a ver. Now here, same page. Look, we already have some expressions. Aquí, fíjate. Some people are not able to deal with risk, but we have to change. We don't have to change the sentence. We only have to adapt and change this expression for this one. Aquí tenemos incapable. Incapable va con qué? ¿Qué le falta aquí a incapable?
Of dealing.
Ok, entonces aquí tendría que ir el of, ¿verdad? Para que sea incapable of. Entonces lo que tengo que hacer es reescribir. Some people are incapable of
Dealing.
dealing
Dealing.
with risk. Ok, entonces aquí ya quedaría la primera. Some people are incapable of dealing with risk. Ok,
Teacher,
aquí tenemos, mande,
manage is with to.
manage to, ajá, manage to. Entonces si te fijas en el número 2, aquí ya tenemos manage to make, y lo tienes que cambiar por succeed. Pero aquí succeed le falta algo. Succeed, ¿qué va?
In.
Ok, entonces succeed in. Y luego number 3, we have can't. Can't, we have to change with unable. Unable va with unable
To.
to. Luego acá couldn't, lo tenemos que cambiar con, no, chale, es que aquí no es weren't. Es aquí era able. No sé por qué lo pusieron. Sí es negativo, pero es able. Pero va able con qué?
To,
To
Sí.
not.
To.
Able to. Y es que sí es negativo, pero aquí les faltó poner el able, no nada más era weren't. Anyway. Y luego acá, successful entrepreneurs are capable of, y lo tienen que cambiar con manage. Y manage va con manage.
To.
To.
Ahí está. Entonces ya tienen que escribir la oración completa. You have to write the whole sentence, but you have to change manage to or succeed in. Can't to unable to. Couldn't or unable to. Are capable of, manage to. Nomás lo tienen que cambiar. Obvio, the verb has to change as well. So I'll just give you 1 minute for this and then we check.
teacher, number 4, why do you use can? If
Okay.
you want to change, okay, you have to change the, no, it's not the verb, it's the, how you say?
Okay, I don't get it. What are you saying? Number 4, here.
The number 4.
Uh-huh. Like we have to change couldn't, but we have to use another expression here. Lo que pasa es que aquí en el libro nada más les habían puesto aquí el weren't. ¿Sí?
Ajá.
Pero ese weren't, o sea, por el simple hecho aquí del ser el verbo be, te da aquí muchas opciones, porque fíjate, aquí tengo el verbo be, lo tengo aquí con be unable, be incapable of, be good at, be capable of, be able. O sea, me dan muchas opciones con el verbo be, aunque fuera negativo de wasn't, weren't, pero sigue siendo el verbo be. Entonces,
Ajá.
aquí, si nada más me da la opción al verbo be, pues
Le
puedo
falta
ponerle
la
muchas
otra.
cosas. Es que puede ser,
No.
we weren't unable, or we weren't incapable of, or we weren't capable of, o sea, hay muchas opciones. porque este be, pues me da como 4 o 5 expresiones. Entonces,
Okay.
aquí se equivocaron. Aquí no tuvieron que haber puesto o sea, no nada más el weren't, les tenían que dar completo aquí el able to. So, weren't able to. O sea, esto sí, así venía completo. Pero aquí en el libro nomás les pusieron el weren't. Porque si no se las dejan muy abierta a 4 posibles respuestas y pues para atinarle a cuáles, cada quien va a tener una diferente.
Ujú. Bien.
All right, do we have it?
Sí.
Okay, entonces, like the first one, we already know that it's some people are incapable of dealing with risk. Who can write number 2 in the chat? How did you? We have to change for succeed in.
Yo.
Okay. Okay, so all right, that's correct. Very good. How did you succeed in making the business profitable? Very good. All right, who can do number 3? Jeff can't, and we have to change for unable to. Acuérdense que unable to, able to, and so they have to have a form of be. Jeff was unable to evaluate the acceptable level of risk. Ándale, muy bien. Jeff was unable to. Muy bien. Very good. Then we have for in the end, we couldn't, and we have to change couldn't for weren't able to. So in the end, what? In the end, we
We weren't able to.
Muy bien. Para ver cómo quedaría completa. How do you write it complete? In the end, we weren't able to.
accepted?
No. We weren't able to accept, así como está, that level of risk. Así, in the end, we weren't able to accept. When you está in infinitive, we don't have to change anything. It's just infinitive to accept. And the last one, successful entrepreneurs are capable of, but we have to change are capable of for manage to. So successful. Okay. Okay. So how do we get number 5? Successful entrepreneurs what?
Are managed to control risk.
Okay, pero sin el R. Nada más manage to control risk. Successful entrepreneurs manage to control risk. Look, remember, only these ones here are going to be with be. Be able, be capable of, be good at, be incapable of, and be unable. Can or can't, nada, could, couldn't, manage and succeed in, we don't have the form of be there. Entonces aquí tenemos manage, so entonces nada más es manage to. Okay?
Okay.
All right, don't worry, we're going to keep practicing with this on your workbook. I'm going to take a picture of this. It's page 58 of your workbook. It's exercises A and B. Let me take a picture of this. That's one. And here is another one. All right. Okay, so basically on page 58 of your student book here, we already have the expressions: be good at, succeed in, manage, can or can't, being capable of, and so and so. The only thing that we have to do here is write an I if it's with infinitive, the next verb if it's with infinitive, B if it's a base form, or G if it's gerund. So that's exercise A. So this is simple, shouldn't be a problem. And exercise B, here we have a text that we have to complete. However, we have multiple choice. See, tenemos expert, wing, walker, whatever, manage. We already have manage. And we have 3 options for number 1. Manage to perform, manage perform, or manage performing. And we have to choose the correct form of the verb. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a few minutes. You do it, and then we check it. All right, just tell me when you're done, okay?
I finished.
Okay. All right, so let's do like this is really easy, guys. You shouldn't have a problem with this. All right, but let's just check first. Exercise A. So be good at. It's followed by what?
G.
Gerund infinitive based on, yeah, gerund. So number one is G. This is gerund. Succeed in.
G.
Okay. Also gerund. Manage.
I.
I, because it's infinitive. Very good. It's managed to. Can or can't.
B.
Be, because it's base form. Be incapable of.
G.
Muy bien. G, gerund. Could, couldn't.
B.
Be, muy bien, base form. Be unable.
I.
Yeah, I, infinitive. Be able.
I.
I, with infinitive. And be capable of.
G.
Very good. Gerunds. Okay, we have. So this one we have. That's no problem there. And well, we have this one here. Okay, first. Ahí está. Okay. Somebody who can read from the beginning. When walking here on how do they do it? From here, when walking to how do they do it? Who can read it?
¿Hasta dónde?
Hasta aquí donde dice how do they do it?
Si quiere
From
yo.
here. Okay.
Will when walking not an easy sport at all. Exploit with the 2009 my 5 comments. Expert when walker managed to perform death-defying stunts for millions of spectators below. How do they do it?
All right, how do they do it? And this one is spectators.
Spectators.
Okay, so yes, very good. So expert wing walkers manage to perform, ahí está, manage to perform death-defying stunts. All right, that's a good one. It's managed to perform. Who can read from well until doing stunts? These two lines here, from well to doing stunts.
Me.
Okay.
Well, they have to be good at overcoming their nervous, be capable of to control on a wing while doing
Stunts.
stunts.
While doing stunts. Ok, va. Entonces, la primera quedó. They have to be good at overcoming. That's okay. They have to be good at overcoming. Pero luego acá tenemos be capable of. Acuérdense, we have a preposition here. So be capable of.
Balancing.
No.
With ing.
With ing, yes. So be capable of balancing. In number 3, it's balancing because we have the preposition here. Be capable of. So number 3, it's be capable of balancing on a wing while doing stunts. Entonces, mientras hacen ahí todas sus acrobacias y todo, they have to be capable of balancing on a wing like this. All right. Who can read from be able until strong winds? Maybe one of the boys? A strong voiceman?
Where are they?
Bueno, no. Bueno, no. Okay, another girl.
Be able to control their emotions and success in keeping their balance in strong winds.
Very good. So, yes, that's it. So they have to be able to control their emotions and succeed in keeping their balance in strong winds. Okay, and who can read the last thing? From O until do you think? Somebody else? ¿Quién anda por aquí? Jessica, Belén, alguna de las Valerias. Pepe. A ver, ¿quién más anda por aquí? Está Valeria, Cone, Seili, Víctor, Cuellar, alguien, somebody who can read the last part from O until do you think? Hola.
And they, ¿quién lo va a leer?
Dale.
Ya estás ahí, órale.
Okay, and they have to be able to cope with hate. It's pretty easy, really. Could you do it? Do you think?
All right, very good. Yes, so, and they have to be able to cope with heights. It's pretty easy, really. Could you do it, do you think? And that's it. All right, very good. Okay, just be careful with this one. Be capable of. It was the only one that we had a mistake there. Be capable of. It has to be with German form.
Like the last says, could you do it? Do you think?
Aha. Aquí
Okay.
es. Could you do it? Do you think? Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Right now, look. I'm going to do it here in the chat. I'm going to write something here, and I want you to think about examples. Look, this is just to practice a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to write here. All right. So you have 4 examples right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just give me examples, 1 example each, something that you weren't able to do in the past, but that you can do today. Something that you succeeded in. Ahí se me fue, espérense. Es succeeded in. Okay, en pasado. So something that you succeeded in the past. Something that your friends or something that a friend of yours is incapable of doing, and something that your friends are able to do. It's just to practice with those 4 expressions because those are the ones that I'm having a little bit more problems with. Okay, so just give me 1 example each. I'll give you 1 minute to do it, and then I'm going to ask some people to share. All right, so we have it or not yet? No? Okay, 1 more minute.
Ready?
All right. Shoot. Whatever you have. Give me the first example with something that you weren't able to do in the past. Anybody who has it.
I wasn't able to drive when I was a kid.
Very, very good. That's a good one. I wasn't able to drive when I was a kid. That's a good one. Anybody else? Something that you weren't able to do in the past. Not everybody, just one. I wasn't able to cook at my house. Okay. So I wonder, you weren't able to cook at your house, but were you able to cook at somebody else's house?
Really.
Right. So I could say, like, for example, I wasn't able to play basketball when I was a kid. Then when I was a teenager, I could, but when I was a little kid, I wasn't able to. I just couldn't do it. I was too short, I guess. Okay. What about the second one? Something in your past that you succeeded in. Algo en lo que tuvieron éxito haciendo algo. Something that you succeeded in doing something.
Like succeeding in swimming?
Yes, that's a good example. You succeeded in swimming. Very good.
I succeed in training in my house.
That's another one. Very good. Maybe I succeeded in finishing my school. Okay. Then something about a friend. Something a friend of yours is incapable of doing.
Our friend was incapable of doing gymnastics.
Ah, that's a good one. I have a friend who was incapable of riding a bike.
You.
Okay. Anybody else? Something that a friend of yours is incapable of doing?
My friends are able to make me feel better.
Ah, okay. You said the other one. Yes, that's all right. Okay, Secone, my friend is incapable of running faster than me. Okay. Nada más acuérdense que esa expresión de incapable of o capable of siempre va con el verbo be. Entonces, my friend is incapable of running faster than me. O si ya fue pasado, pues was. Okay. Acuérdense que esas dos expresiones siempre van acompañadas con el verbo be. All right. Okay, fíjense. This is what's going to happen. So far, we have vocabulary about taking risks, play it safe, be exposed to risky. We have expressions to show ability, from be able to, be capable of, be good at, manage to, and so on and so on. Now, you're going to have a little homework to do. You don't have to write anything, you don't have to record anything, but you have to think about this. Tomorrow, we're going to discuss risky situations in our city. So Put aside the fact that we are going through a health issue with the COVID-19. Just put aside that one. And also forget about insecurity, because those two things are just like very difficult to handle right now. But I want you to think about any other issues or problems that we have in our city. Example, the lack of water, or potholes on the street, maybe garbage. I don't know, any other problems that we can have in our city, or maybe in your neighborhood, like near your house. Maybe there's a park that it's like too old and needs some kind of remodeling. I don't know, any situation that you know about the city or about places near your house that needs to be solved, needs to be addressed, those kind of problems. Okay, because tomorrow we're going to have to brainstorm some of these problems. We're going to include these expressions of ability and vocabulary about risks, and we're going to have to write an email or a letter putting everything together. Okay, so it's not a homework that you have to like do, but you do have to think about this issues, problems that we have in the city or that you have near your house. It could be a broken pipe, puede ser que se rompió una tubería de agua y se está jugando. It could be garbage problems, electricity, maybe there is no traffic lights. I don't know, whatever the problem is, just write it down or think about it, and then tomorrow we can talk and discuss. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So today we're going to leave it at that. Tomorrow we're going to keep practicing with these expressions: be able, be capable, be good at, incapable. We're going to add more vocabulary about risks, and then we're going to have our
and we are going to
write.
then, teacher,
Huh?
after that of the complaints, we have to write a letter to the government or for the neighborhood.
Yes. Exactly. So we're going to have to write a letter to somebody, maybe to the city manager or to the government or to whoever is going to be responsible of fixing what we want them to fix. Okay, pero it has an organization. Like the text needs to be divided into different paragraphs, and each paragraph needs to have certain information. So, but that we're going to do tomorrow.
Okay, very good.
All right. So little by little, we're putting everything together.
Okay.
Okay. So if that's it, there's no other question or any comment, we're going to leave it until here, and we will pick it up from tomorrow.
All right.
All right, guys. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your lunch if you haven't had one, and we'll see each other tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.